Got another one for you. Welcome back, boys. How are you doing? Today, we have Julian K, one of the absolute beasts of Age of Empires 3. Not only is he's always been the best #1 rank treaty player in the game, he's definitely one of the best top 3, top 5, whatever you want to say, top 10 players in Supremacy 1v1 as well. So an absolute beast of the game in almost any type of mode, whether it be Supremacy, Treaty, or otherwise. I mean, is there a best Empire Wars player? I don't really know. Do people still play Empire Wars? Do you know what? We should do more Empire Wars. Any of you guys out there on YouTube comments, do any of you play the Empire Wars mode? Or there's a new coin one as well. I can't remember what the Tycoon. Do any of you guys play the Tycoon as well? That would be interesting. I'd love to see what your guys' thoughts are on that. If you would like me to see a game casted on Empire Wars, or I think it's called Empire Wars, where you start with a load of stuff. Or would you like me to see cast a game of the Tycoon? I'd love to see. I've never watched any Tycoon games. It's literally who can make the most amount of gold, I think. It's pretty funny. But he is going up against the new guy, or should I say the new Smurf on the block. So anyone who doesn't know what I mean by Smurf account is someone who's already very good at the game, and they make a new account. It's called a Smurf account. And so this guy is the new kid, the new Smurf on the block, and he's changed his name, I think, a couple of times, and he's pretty much only playing Sweden at the moment, and he's doing really, really good with Sweden, and some of his build orders are, really, really quite genius and quite experimental, and he seems to be doing a really, really good job pulling them off. He's beaten me a few times now. I've given him a good run for his money, but yeah, he seems like he's a really good player. So we'll see what's going to happen at this game. I really want to catch this guy Sweden, but Julian playing Lakota as well. By the way, Lakota regarded as one of the best civs in the game right now. It's not a very popular civ. There's not many people that play Lakota, but if you do, then your civilization is very, very strong right now. While Sweden is kind of regarded as near the bottom, so got interesting dynamic there. But we'll see how this gets played out. Let's have a look at the decks. So 1v1 deck here for Julian. He has 2 Dakotas. He has the Great Hunter card. Yeah, he's got the 7 Cheyenne allies. Pretty much everything else he needs. Cav Combat. Earth Bounty. 2.5 to coin trickle rate. And villagers gather from estates by 20% cheaper. That's a pretty good card. Yeah, so other than that, pretty standard. Does have a Santi support as well. And the Wakina one. 2 Kettle support. So pretty standard deck there by Julian. Could be H2, could be a bit of H3, could be a bit of both. This is quite a big TP map as well, so very good for. And as I say that, he's going to build a TP, and we might actually see some TP booming coming in here from Julian, because Lakota are very, very good at TP booming. So have a look over at Flon over here, what he's going to be doing. Oh, he's named the deck Hacker. Maybe we see some early hackers, and he does have the March of the Hacker Pellets card, and we have seen this guy use that card. And he's done a good job doing it, so maybe we'll see a bit more of that. Does have pretty much standard everything else. He's got trample tactics for the hacker pellet buffs. He's got the ranged cavalry combat. So he's got the does that one buff them? No, that's just Caroleans, right? That's the one. Yeah, Snaplock increases their range as well. So he's got all the cards he needs to buff the hacker pellets. He doesn't have the H4 buff, but that's the only one he doesn't. So this is going to be interesting. So let's have a look, see what he does here. He's got to mark it down super early. Wow, already getting Gangsaw. That's very greedy. And, sacrificing basically a Torp to get that. But he's got lots of people on wood, so maybe that's the plan. And wow, look at Julian putting down a really aggressive War Hut. And I have to say, I think this matchup's really, really good for Lakota. It's very difficult for Sweden to not get contained in this matchup. So yeah, we'll see where he puts down. He doesn't see this War Hut yet. He doesn't see it. And his first shipment's going to be 8 pikemen. The absolute balls on this man. He does see the War Hut now. The outpost, I think, was going to go towards some of the TPs because he sees the TP line and he's potentially going to get it. But instead, he's going to completely relocate and put his outpost right in front of that War Hut. It's not going to get built in time before the 8 pikemen get here, but he has built a stable as well. Nothing come from it just yet. Okay, queuing up some hussars. Interesting macro going right now. Just a bit of a... Just kind of doing this on the fly right now and just kind of going with what he wants. There come the 8 pikemen, and if my eyes do not see me, we see March of the Hacker Pellets second gun. He's doing 2 military shipments back-to-back with Sweden. Not really known for being a rush civ. And wow, look at this. 8 pikemen are going to go on that war hut. Only 2k HP. Is Julian going to get anything out of it? Oh, he's shipping waterways from the TP, and he's already getting his 3rd TP down. Are these Seaton at Bowman going to come out in time? It's going to be close. I think they are. So just about. He backs up the pikeman. Does he need to, though? Oh, yes. He managed to squeeze in 3 Hussars out of all of that. Oh, no. And Julian, he was about to send some Seatons, but I think he just cancelled it in time because he saw the Hussars. And the March of the Hacker Pellets comes from the outpost as well. Now, look at this. He's got 6 cavalry units. It's like 5 minutes 55 with his 8 pikemen. Holy crap. This is scary. And he's catching Julian, like, really well because he's setting up his eco. And he's just not expecting this kind of rush from Sweden here. And it's completely caught him off guard. Julian does have 3 TPs, all with Stagecoach right now. The pikemen are looking there. He clearly doesn't know which TPs they are right now, but he's just searching for them, and he's going to be trying to siege them with the pikemen. All while his cav are going to try and be doing some Oh, and look at that. That war hut just about gets built in time. He has shipped some axe riders. He wants to get out of the way of TC5 because that's going to do a lot of damage. Okay, the axe riders, they do take down the Hacker Pellets, which is important because they counter the cav. And now it's going to be just Hussars versus axe riders. The axe riders will clean up, but... So that was a nice cleanup by Julian there. However, he did a lot of damage, you know, with the pikemen, which had now had lots of time to take down a TP here as well, potentially. Shipping Dominions behind this as well, starting to get some eco down now. His macro is quite heavy on food. Bit of wood as well. If he wants to get those Hacker Pellets, though, he's going to need some more on gold. Could have put those Hacker Pellets in melee there. Does take down a TP, which is nice. Wow, this is fantastic. And what's his next shipment going to be in? Because he's been taking down lots of buildings, he's been killing stuff. You know, he's been getting a lot of XP. And wow, Julian kind of wasting 2 axe riders there for free. Nice, another 4 Hacker Pellets coming out. Wow. These things are not cheap, by the way. 100 gold and 90 food. They are not cheap at all. Does putting down the TP himself, probably a second one as well. Wants to capitalize on this Stagecoach that Julian has invested into. It's like, I'll let you do all of that investment whilst I just quickly nip in there and reap all of the rewards. But he's not going to get it on the second time round. These Seaton bows. Julian saw that TP go down. He's like, I see what you're trying to do. You're trying to get my row your boat. And I always say this about waterways. Like, how are those 2 cows? That is like the most perfect balance I've ever seen. Are they even cows? They look like hippos. That was some insane balance. Something out of a circus act, that is. Now Hacker Pellets are just trying to do some raiding here. Julian getting that other TP up. So he's going to have 4 TPs with Stagecoach. That's pretty scary. Let's go have a look at Julian. He's on 23 vils compared to 25 plus torp. So 24 vils with 4 TPs. Yeah, it's quite close. The ecos are quite even. If he can take down this TP as well and then kind of secure these torps, he'd be in a really, really good spot. Is he going to be able to do that? Tukola soldiers coming out. But he doesn't want to be fighting them because these guys have bonuses, right? Yeah, look, 2.5 bonus versus heavy cavalry. What a waste of 2 Tukola soldiers. Oh, no. Oh, no, Julian. Oh, he's not going to be happy with that. I don't know if Julian knows these Hacker Pellets. I mean, they did get changed, you know, a few patches ago. They got changed around a couple of times, and it's almost like the developers couldn't make up their mind what they wanted to do with them. He's chasing them with some Club Warriors, Seaton Bowman as well. They don't have a lot of HP, so they do die to skirmishers. But, oh, look at that Hussars. Look at that Hussar pop out of nowhere. He's going to bring back the very little clubman he has. That should deter these Hussars, though, I think. Yeah. These hackers do clean up those club warriors, though. Oh, wow. This is a cracking game. Even Stevens right now. Club warriors coming in for Julian. All 6 of them. He has 4 TPs. Can't do anything down here at the moment. What does he do? Putting all the TPs onto Coin. More Hussars coming out for Flon. This is so insane. 8 pikemen into March of the Hacker Pellets. At such a high elo game. I love random games like this. That just don't follow the meta. And that's the funny thing. You know, there's the meta, then there's the off meta. And sometimes that is the advantage. Not going by the meta. Your opponent won't expect you to go off meta. So that is the advantage that Flon had here. Nice. Going for some big raids. Julian sees it early, though. He's going to be sieging some torps down, which is definitely nice. A couple of villagers down here. Oh, look at this. Look at all of this villager seconds just wasted here. Not been able to gather any resources. That's not what Julian wants to see. Does lose a villager there as well. Oh, he's going to see these villagers over here as well. And where were they marching to? He's going to just try to run to his army, but not before he loses one of them. Puts them on wood. Might lose another one. No, he doesn't. So he's running around with a few Hussars. Also, wow, he's sieging down a TP down here. Trying to split his Hussars. Nice split, but it's not going to be enough. Splitting them a 3rd time. But just too much APM, unfortunately. And I think he's going to meet his maker. One of them escapes. One of them does escape. He's starting to make bow riders now. Oh, picking up another villager up here. Julian doesn't see that one. He thinks he's got all of the Hussars, but he hasn't. He's leaving it to the villagers to do their own dirty work. I think he takes another couple of villagers, 2 or 3 extra villagers on top of that. Fantastic raiding there by Flon. Buying himself so much time as well. Just bought himself so much time. Great Hunter coming in, which is a nice card. That's going to give him 600 resources. But it's also going to buff his food production. Does take that TP down. Now, that's what how much time did he buy himself to allow himself to do that? And now he's going to try and take that TP for himself as well. Really nice stuff here by Flon. Julian's trying his best. But he's down 4K score. And look at this. Flon squeezed in a sneaky dock over here. 26 vills for Julian. 41 for Sweden. And he's aging up. Oh, no. This is not looking good for Julian. And it's not often you see Julian in this type of position. Just got completely flustered at the beginning of this game. That is a scary, massive cab. I think Julian is making the right unit here with the bow riders. Lots of villagers unprotected over here. Now it's Julian's turn to siege that down. Picking off a couple of Caroleans. He'll take that. He'll take that. Flon starting to make mixing some Caroleans here as well. Julian trying to do some raiding of his own. Oh, he doesn't even pick up one there. No, I tell a lie, he does. But look at this. Look at that raid. Oh, the counter raid. Rather sexy. Tasty. Oh, but lots of villagers for himself as well. We got a good old-fashioned base trade, baby. He's trying to counter with some bow riders, but oh my god, he's going to see these big villagers over here. He's losing lots of villagers himself. I can't keep track of everything. I'm trying. Lordy, lordy. Oh, there's so many villagers, and he's got nothing coming. Nothing coming. Where are these villagers going to go? Oh, no. Not like this, Julian. Oh, these hackers, they're good at raiding as well because they have that one area of effect. But he's losing lots of villagers himself. I don't know who's losing more villagers here, but I think it's a better trade for Sweden just because he has torps and he has more mobile units. He's in the extra age as well, and somehow he's just got a load of extra hacker pellets down here now as well. Oh, my lord. Ooh, I'm out of breath after that. This stuff's giving me anxiety, and I'm not even the one playing. Both these guys probably taking equal trades with the raids there. Julian knows he needs to make something happen because his opponent is in age 3 now. Oh, he's trying to run more villagers, but he's going to potentially lose more. Oh, no. Julian and Hacker Pellets, they trade well versus these counterparts. Because of that one area effect damage, it makes all of the difference. It just means that their damage is just kind of multiplied the more of them there are. Even going to siege down that Warhawk potentially now as well. Being chased by Hacker Pellets, these Bow Riders. But these Hacker Pellets, they have more damage as well. TC Fire. The Warhawk goes down. And I think he's going to lose all his Bow Riders. Score's looking good for Flon as well. 4K difference. He's trying to get the rest of his units back in there, but they're slow because they're not cavalry. More Hacker Pellets coming in. He's shipping 1K coin behind this. The cheek of it. The boat boom continuing as well right now. He's only on about 10 torps, but just like that, he calls it GG. Julian says, do you know what? I've had enough. He's still on free TP eco, but it just wasn't enough. Wow, and what a game, and maybe this is the way Sweden needs to be played, you know, this kind of more rush-orientated, rather than just sitting back, chopping trees, and going for full torp boom, because it's far too greedy, and this was a really fun game, showing the power, finally. I've tried to make it work. I've maybe won a couple of games with the March of the Hacker Pellets card, but not like this guy. This guy really is leading on the Hacker Pellet meta, and showing that they are a pretty strong unit. So fantastic game there by Flon. Who is this guy? Just beating Julian with one of his best civs. Absolutely insane. Have a quick look at the post-game stats. And both these guys, 43 down to 32, so lost 10, 28 down to 18. So again, both these guys lost an equal amount of villagers, but when you've got less than your opponent, it's a worse trade for you. All resources gathered. Julian went for that early eco lead, but those eight pikemen first shipment was absolutely GG. What a big brain move there. And it wasn't the irony was it wasn't even the 8 pikemen wasn't even to siege down the Warhut. It was to try and attempt to siege down the TPs. It wasn't until he actually saw the Warhuts that he decided to go for that instead. So really nice build order there by Flon. Guys, Sweden considered a pretty weak civ at the moment on the rank ladder, but this guy showing you that is not the case. Woo! Dang, what a game. Hacker Pellets, let's go. Hopefully I'll see a big Hacker Pellet game at another point, and when I do, I will be sure to show you guys, because Hacker Pellets is a very underused and underrated unit. So hopefully we get to see more of this guy doing that in the future. Hope you guys enjoyed that one, and I will catch you in the next one. Peace.